everyone, my name is Kitty King, and welcome back to KittyCraft. I've been doing some work off camera for a while. As you can see, I have a ton of villagers here. We got Sharpness 5, Protection 4, we got all the major enchantments, as well as some interesting ones, like Luck of the Sea for 3 is in there somewhere, I think. But that's not the only thing I've been up to. For the last 5 days, I've been in Maryland. And the first thing I want to say is thank you to everyone who made that experience possible, because it was some of the most fun I've ever had in my life. And I would like to immortalize that by building the hotel we stayed at in Minecraft, in this world, which means we're gonna start the city today. Like, I want to start the city right now. So we better get set up. And the no thirst bar in this game. The first thing we're gonna have to do is get some armor, because this leather cap is not going to cut it. Alright, I gotta take a slight detour to mine these pumpkins. Hopefully I have background noise for this video. Otherwise it would be pretty awkward just listening to me talk. Until I start telling stories. You know what? I'll tell you all the story. So I took a bunch of photos over the trip, and I wanted to get some of them printed, to immortalize it, because I'm sure I'm gonna get a new phone eventually, and then the photos will be lost forever, but I didn't want that to happen. So we go to my local CVS, and we go, and there's a little section with a printer and a computer, and it's where you print your photos. So we start the whole process, and then for some reason my Wi-Fi was still on T-Mobile. We have T-Mobile, but we weren't at home, but my phone was still connected to the T-Mobile Wi-Fi, which meant it wasn't connected to the CVS Wi-Fi, but it said it was connected to the CVS Wi-Fi. Okay, I had to count that for a second. But yeah, that was really weird and confusing. But everything worked out. It only cost like 44 cents to print a photo normally too, without a border and in the smallest size, because I'm not rich. But just having those photos, I'm gonna be able to look back. And that's what I'm gonna try to do in Minecraft too. I can look back and remember that specific day. But now we got all our armor, I gotta get rid of this clay. Okay, I'm just gonna... That's not gonna be enough space. Okay, I'm introducing a new You know what? I know there's supposed to be barrels on this deck, but I never actually put them there. Might as well do it now. Doesn't really look that great, huh? Maybe if I move it back. I gotta sleep. I mean, maybe if I throw some fences in there. Wait, let's try it. Hey, okay. That doesn't look bad. I mean, it could be better. I'm gonna have to look at to see what they did. But yeah, that looks fine for now. Anyway, the point of this was to dump my inventory space. There we go. My sword is almost broken. Gotta craft a new sword. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna look for a place to put my city. I should get a compass before doing this. Ooh, a wandering trader. Nothing interesting. But I see that the pumpkins are growing again. You know, think y'all know what that means. Pumpkins grow so quickly, it's actually insane. Pumpkin and melon farm is definitely on my list so I can get infinite emeralds basically, as well as a bamboo farm, because with the new auto crafters, you can hook one up to the bamboo and it can craft sticks, and then you can just grab the sticks and trade with Fletchers. Someone is calling me on Discord. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, hey Riley, what's up?
Nothing. What are you doing?
I'm recording a video right now, actually. Anything you want to say to the millions of viewers out there?
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, you heard the man, people. Like and subscribe. Alright. So, let me ask you a question. I recently just went on a trip to Maryland. Would you like to hear what happened on that trip?
Sure.
Great. Alright. So, we arrived at the hotel the first day, and for dinner we had a really good barbecue place. It's called Famous Dave's. Evidently they are... Yeah, you know that?
Yeah.
They're pretty famous. So, their cornbread is amazing, by the way. Have you ever gone there?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I've heard of it before.
really good cornbread. So the second day, we went on some college tours, because that was the point of the trip. It was a college tour trip. So the third day comes, and that's where stuff starts getting interesting. Because that day we went to a rather fancy dinner. It was right by the water, and we went to the square that I'm going to attempt to build right now if this baby zombie stops being up my ass. So anyway, we go, but it turns out 2 of the chefs called out sick, and 1 chef can't make dinner for all of us, so we had to abort. But luckily, a nearby Mexican restaurant took us in, and we ate there. Their shrimp tacos, dude, were amazing. Like, really good shrimp tacos.
Damn.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna start building here, because this is the basic land formation of what I'm trying to build.
Could you screen so I can watch you build it?
I'm on my phone on Discord, or else it would have cut off my footage.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this a video anyway, so you can watch it on YouTube once I put it out.
Okay.
So, let me start cutting down some of these trees. After that whole dinner thing, day 4 was, we went to Six Flags day 4. The one in Maryland, it's not as big as the one in New Jersey, but, you know, it's still Six Flags. But the problem is, before that, we went to a museum next to the Washington Monument, but it took longer than it was supposed to, and we only got 2 hours at Six Flags because the park closed at 7. So that was unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty eventful, so me and my friend and one of the chaperones on the trip, we were all scaredy cats, so we didn't want to go on any roller coasters. But we were walking around, and we saw one that looked pretty friendly. You know, it wasn't too big, no big drops or anything. So we were like, you know what? I don't want to go to this amusement park without going on any rides, and this ride looks simple. So we get on the ride, and you know, the only thing we had to fear was a couple of sharp turns, but you know, nothing too serious. So we're on the ride, and we start going on the first up part, and it took us a few good long seconds to reach the top, and then we realized that it was actually a lot higher than it was made out to be. So then we go down the first drop, and we instantly knew that we made a mistake. Because this was most certainly not a kiddie roller coaster. And then we get to the turns, and what we failed to notice before we got on the ride, the thing you sit in spins when you turn. So we were literally getting we were spinning like a lot of rotations per second. Like, if I hadn't have focused at a single point on the cart, I would have gotten dizzy. And there were points where my friend held me in my seat because I'm skinny and I was flying up out of my seat. It was terrifying. So yeah, we decided that we wouldn't go on any more rides. Ooh,
At least you went on one.
yeah. We were going to, because I think there was a train that gave you a tour around the park, but we didn't have time. Oh, you know what did happen? The chaperone, let's call him Mr. Cobblestone, because that's the block I'm holding right now.
Okay.
So, Mr. Cobblestone was dragged onto a ride by another person, and it was like a full-on roller coaster. And, you know, on the first roller coaster we all went on, I was like, Mr. Cobblestone, you should take your phone out of your pocket, because it might fly off. Guess what happened on that second roller coaster?
His phone flew out.
Yeah, it was bent in half. Like, that phone is no more. That phone is dead. No more coming back with that phone. And the best part, or maybe the worst part about it, when he got off the ride, he said that the one we went on was worse than the full-sized roller coaster. So yeah, that was rather interesting.
Yeah.
And then, we got back to the hotel, and me and a bunch of other people had a sleepover in the room, and that was fun. And I really appreciate everyone on that trip for making it possible. And I kind of look like part of the birch tree, because I'm in iron armor.
Oh.
Alright, that was the last of the trees. This is a pretty small landmass, actually. I probably could have picked a much better spot, but I don't care. Alright. Let's cut to real life quick so I can show you a diagram of the square I'm trying to make. Okay, so here's the basic diagram I made just so I wouldn't forget. This is the restaurant we were supposed to go to. I'm not sure what these two are. This is the main square. So, if you follow my Instagram, you'll see I posted some pictures
where I'm hanging out here, and the sun is setting that way. So I thought that was pretty cool. And that's the ocean. That's the restaurant we went to. I don't remember the name of it. We sat outside at these two tables here. And there were two buildings right here. And the land went like this was water, but the land curved, which is how there were buildings there. So this is why I chose this land, because look, like the square could be here and then the buildings there, because the land naturally curves. So it was in my, it's what I need. It's what I need.
So, in order for me to build that, I need to fill all of this in. I also need to make the land higher. Maybe I should have chosen a better location for this. Because the road is up. What to do in this situation? If you haven't watched the first two Spider-Verse movies, then you need to do it right now. Like, seriously, click off this video, go watch it, and I'll wait for you. I'll wait. So did you watch it? You did? That is fantastic. Oh, wait. You gotta go watch the second one now. Go. I'll wait again. Did you watch it? Great. It was good, right? Yeah. Alright, now I'm just mining. This is boring. Let's see, how am I gonna build it up? Do I even have that much dirt? How much dirt do I have? I have less than half a stack right now. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do this, but it must be done. Okay, good thing I have this. So let's just say the restaurant is here. Okay, this is the restaurant. Oh shoot, there was a building right here though. Okay, we're gonna go a bit farther. Alright, so let's say now the restaurant started right here. Okay, now we have to figure out how big the sand area was. I know that it was not as far as the museum itself. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I know what I'm thinking, and that's all that matters. So this was like a balcony next to the restaurant. I should be using wood for this. This was like a balcony. And the dirt was the restaurant. And the balcony fell right down to the sand area. And yeah, it extended a little bit further. Oh wait, where was the Ferris wheel? I think it was here, because there was land here, and the boardwalk went down more, and then out. And there was a Ferris wheel on the boardwalk. And then it's land straight that way, which is how there was a building here and here. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand this. I'm going to have to extend the land. So yeah, I guess let's just start doing that. Now, I know y'all are excited to see where this building goes, but the video is getting pretty long at this point, so I think I'm gonna cut it off short and show the rest of the footage in the next video. How does that sound? Good? Well, I hope so, because that's it. See you guys in the next video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.